It started with a trembling voice over the phone. A devastated mother, her words breaking, whispered, "Something's wrong with my daughter. She won't tell me, but I know." What unfolded after that call would unravel the darkest secret of North River Christian Academy, and it would leave a once respected teacher in handcuffs, her perfect life shattered in front of everyone. If you've ever dreamed of seeing justice served to someone who preys on the vulnerable, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up. Because today you're about to witness a story where the victim becomes the catalyst for sweet, undeniable retribution. Full narrative expansion. Scene 1. The day Emily's world changed, the late afternoon sun slanted through the blinds of room 204, casting golden lines across Emily Carson's sketchbook. Her pencil moved in light, fluid motions, creating delicate curves, a bird mid-flight, wings outstretched. It was her safe space, her silent rebellion against the noise of high school hallways. That's when Sarah Logan's voice sliced through the hum of students packing up. "Emily, could you stay back for a moment? I want to talk about your art piece." Emily's heart stuttered. Mrs. Logan wasn't just any teacher. She was the teacher, the one parents gushed over, the one who made you feel like you mattered in a school that didn't notice you. But today, there was a weight in her voice that made Emily's stomach knot. As the last student left, the classroom's atmosphere shifted. The door clicked shut. Sarah approached with a smile that felt too warm. She crouched beside Emily's desk, her hand lightly resting on Emily's arm. The contact was brief, but it lingered in Emily's skin like a stain. "You're special, Emily. You see things differently," Sarah murmured. "I think you could really excel if you had someone to guide you." It was the kind of validation Emily craved, but it came wrapped in something she couldn't name yet, an undercurrent of control. And in that moment, Sarah planted the first seed. Over the next few weeks, mentorship sessions became a routine. Sarah's texts would ping late at night, comments about Emily's art, her potential, her uniqueness. "You're not like the other kids. They don't understand you like I do." Emily began to feel chosen. But with every compliment came a subtle shift. Sarah's messages grew more personal, her boundaries blurrier. One afternoon, Sarah brushed Emily's hair behind her ear during a critique. It was a small gesture, but Emily felt the heat rush to her cheeks. When she looked up, Sarah's eyes didn't look teacherly, they looked possessive. At home, Emily's mother, Lisa, noticed the changes. Her once bubbly daughter now spent hours locked in her room. The sketches on her walls, once filled with color, turned into frantic, chaotic scribbles. Lisa's questions were met with silence. Until one night, after hearing quiet sobs through the thin bedroom walls, Lisa knew this wasn't teenage angst. Something was deeply wrong. Lisa didn't have proof, but a mother's intuition is relentless. She dialed the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office with shaking hands. "I don't know how to explain this," she said, voice cracking, "but I think a teacher is grooming my daughter." The officer on the line listened intently. These cases weren't rare, but they were hard, tangled webs of manipulation that needed careful unraveling. They assured Lisa they would approach Emily with care. Detectives, alongside a child psychologist, invited Emily for a conversation at home. It wasn't an interrogation, it was a lifeline. Emily resisted at first. Denial, fear, confusion, it all clouded her words. But as they spoke about grooming, about how abusers manipulate trust, Emily's walls began to crack. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered, "I thought she was helping me, but it always felt wrong." Emily showed them the messages. The late-night texts, the subtle but undeniable grooming. The officers' faces hardened. They had seen this pattern before, and they knew it needed to be stopped. The sheriff's office devised a plan. They needed irrefutable evidence. Emily agreed to a monitored phone call. Her voice trembled as she confronted Sarah subtly about the inappropriate texts. Sarah, oblivious to the recording, didn't deny them. Instead, she reassured Emily, spinning lies about their special bond and how no one else would understand. It was enough to move forward, but they wanted more. So they arranged one final meeting at the school. The classroom was wired. Hidden cameras captured every angle. Emily sat at her desk, heart pounding so loudly it drowned out her thoughts. Sarah entered, her demeanor calm, controlled. She knelt beside Emily once again, Hand poised to touch, but this time, the door burst open. "Sarah Logan, you're under arrest." Sarah's reaction was visceral. The calm shattered. "This is a mistake." "You don't understand," she screamed, but the officers were unmoved. As the handcuffs clicked around her wrists, her perfect image crumbled. News traveled fast. The once beloved teacher's mugshot was plastered across social media and news outlets. But more importantly, her victims found their voices. One by one, students came forward, emboldened by Emily's courage. The community that once praised Sarah now saw her as the predator she truly was. Scene 8. Emily's voice at a school assembly. Emily stood before her peers, the gymnasium packed with students and parents. Her voice, though soft, echoed with conviction. Predators don't always hide in shadows. Sometimes, they hide in plain sight, behind trust and authority. Don't let anyone steal your confidence. The applause was deafening. Justice isn't just about arrests or convictions. It's about reclaiming power. Emily's bravery didn't just put a predator behind bars. It liberated an entire community. Truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how deeply it's buried. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And of course, subscribe for more true stories where justice isn't just served, it's delivered with undeniable impact.